Hello, welcome to the video walkthrough of the Microsoft Excel Digital Reveal Worksheet from Playventive Games. The first thing you'll do is open your file in Microsoft Excel 2010 or newer. Save the document to a location of your choosing. I recommend saving an additional copy as a blank template so you can use it again more easily. When you open the workbook, it should open on the sheet titled Solution Page, as you'll see down here on the bottom left. So the first thing you'll do on the solution page is input your questions. So each of these sections is a separate worksheet. These first 10 are worksheet 1, and you can see that from column A. So you've got worksheet 1, worksheet 2, worksheet 3, and it goes through 5. Feel free to change the colors on this page, change the width of the columns, the height of the rows, but do not add a table or do any sorting. This is the reference table for the rest of the workbook, so the cells need to stay where they are for everything to work correctly. So now we're going to put some questions in by selecting cell C2, and column D with alternate answers in columns E and F, keeping in mind that the determination of whether or not an answer is considered correct does include formatting. So for example, my first question, how many continents are there? The answer is 7, which I can write numerically, but I'm going to include the alternate answers spelled out, both lowercase and uppercase. So I'll finish the rest of my alternate answers. Okay, if you have just one answer and no alternates, it won't mess it up and you don't need to put anything in those boxes. Once you've completed putting in your questions and answers, you're ready to use your sheet. If you do want to change the name on any of the worksheets, so I'm going to go to worksheet 1. So you can see it just says worksheet 1 at the top. If you'd like to change that name, go back to the solution page, and over here in column I can name it My Big Questions, or whatever else you like, and you'll see that reflected over here on worksheet 1 at the top. So to use our worksheet and make sure it's working correctly, I'm going to navigate to the View tab up at the top, the View menu, and then select New Window. It's the one with the green cross sign. So now you've got two instances of the Excel document open. I'm going to restore down to align them next to each other in whatever layout you prefer. I like just having them side by side. So now on the left I'm going to have worksheet 1 open, and on the right I'm going to navigate to the Reveal 1 tab. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so it fits my window better. And then as either you or your users are putting in correct solutions, you'll see the image start to appear on the right. So how many continents are there? 7. 9 plus 15 is 24. What makes bread rise? Yeast. Who was the 9th president of the United States? Just for example, I'm going to say I don't know it and put in Lincoln, and you'll see I get the try again in the column E response. I'm going to go back and say Harrison, Koala Bear is not a bear, Don Quixote is the most translated fiction book, Diameter, Da Vinci, football, and Edna. And once it's completely done, you'll see the image on the right is all the way filled in, and there's our Buzz Lightyear. Moving on to the next one, you would just go right along the same way. So worksheet 2, reveal 2, worksheet 3, reveal 3. Back to the solution page is where you have all your questions and answers. If you do want to protect the document so that you could send this to your students or your friends or whoever's using it, or even just have them do it on your computer without being able to see the answers, on the solution page, you'll click this minus sign here above column G, so it collapses D, E, and F. So now you can only see the questions. Then I'm going to right click on the solution page and choose Protect Sheet. On this menu, I'm going to deselect everything. So that's going to say if you haven't put in a password, you won't be able to do anything with this workbook. Pick a password of my choosing. make sure you write that down somewhere. You'll remember it, because it is very inconvenient to get locked out of these, and you likely won't be able to edit it easily again. So I'll say OK, it'll have me retype my password, and now when I try and click anywhere on this, it won't work and it won't open. So students would not, once you save it from this landing page, students would not be able to make any changes. I believe I've covered everything I wanted to. If there's anything you're missing, please email me at playventivegames@gmail.com, and thank you very much for playing. I hope